Hello, and we're back for the second part of the RaRa. We're here in La Punta, right here in Puerto Escondido, and I'm here with my dear friend Marcelo. This is Marcelo here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, man.
Of course.
It's an honor to be your first guest.
It's an honor to have you, brother. Cheers.
It's an honor, man.
Salud, homie.
I'm gonna open it. Hold on.
Cheers to being in La Punta. La Punta, the sun just set.
Salud, man.
Salud. The sun just set, and we got all kinds of surfers walking around in the background here. And this is like kind of the place where people come for sunset. We're right in La Punta, kind of like right at the edge here, and it's just beautiful. So yeah, man. So welcome to the show. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, Marcelo is my really good friend, and we met down in Tulum when I was living there, kind of when I first sort of moved there during the pandemic. I think it was the summer of 2020.
Yeah, I think we met around July 2020.
I believe it was July.
You were staying in some bungalows. I was working at that hotel. It was a hotel, right?
Yeah, it was Cobanitas was the name.
Mm-hmm. Cobanitas.
It was like
I think it's still there, no?
I think it's still there. Yeah, I went by there like not too long ago, a few months ago, and it was there. It's like kind of like these like cabanas or bungalows, I guess, on the beach road of Tulum, and it's right on the road there. So across the street, there's the beach, and it's
right
really
on the jungle side.
Right in the jungle, yeah. And it has like palapas, kind of like this, you know.
Mm-hmm. No, it's super nice.
I
still remember your spot. It's kind of like yesterday, you know, to me. Like it's been like it's gonna go for 6 years now.
Yeah, 2020, the summer 2020.
But it still feels like it was yesterday. I think Ray still has the same backpack. Or it's probably similar, you know.
I do.
I think it's the same one, right?
I travel everywhere with that thing. Actually, I bought the same backpack several times. I found it on eBay.
Right. But it's either the same one or he just has like a super specific taste.
It's the same one. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a really sweet backpack.
But it's a really nice one. Yeah. It's like a combination of backpacks too, right? It's not like just one. It comes with like a smaller one and then a bigger one.
Right. It's actually a set. I have a bigger.
Yeah,
I've got like a laptop bag with it and stuff. It's true.
It's super nice.
But thank you. But yeah, I remember when we met. We started talking. We were in the back of Cobanitas, and I met you.
Yes.
And the first conversation that we had was hilarious. I don't know if we should get too into it, but you told me that you had eaten a cookie one time.
Oh.
The infamous cookie story.
Yeah, man. I think that was already a year after. Yeah.
Yeah, he ate a cookie that maybe had a little too much.
A little too much of the things we cannot mention.
Yeah, of the LSD, the Lucy
you
in the
can
Sky.
That?
Yeah, it's the podcast, man.
Lucy in the Sky with diamonds.
Yeah, he had a cookie. The first time I ever met Marcelo, we started talking. We were sitting there. We were having some beers, and we met for the first time. We're having a conversation. The first story he ever tells me is how one time he was at his friend's house and he ate a cookie and he didn't.
I ate like a bunch of cookies.
Oh, you ate a bunch of cookies.
I ate a bunch of cookies.
I think each one had a drop of acid on it or something.
Or two
or something. He wound up eating like a ton of LSD.
Well, it was like at least 7 drops.
At least 7 drops. Yeah, that's a lot. That's like 7 times. And so you tripped for like 2 or 3 days or something like that.
I think it was like not 2 or 3 days, but it was like 26 hours. Maybe 30 hours.
That's a pretty long time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was really intense.
Yeah, the whole story was hilarious. I was like laughing. I was like, this guy is a character, man. But yeah, not that he does that a lot. That was actually an accident. That was a complete accident.
That was an accident too because I didn't know, you know.
Yeah, no.
And at the same time,
he just thought he was gobbling up some cookies. He didn't know they were, you know.
Because they were like the normal ones too, you know. They just were like added some drops, you know. It's not like they were like
they weren't labeled.
They weren't homemade, you know. They were made by Pepsi or something.
And he's famous on Facebook. He's got a page, and it has 2.5 million followers now.
Yeah, I think he reached 2.5 not too long ago.
Yeah, I'm helping him with it a little bit, but he's the creator of it, and he makes all the videos and stuff. So whatever he does, it goes viral. So he just made a page for our other friend, and that one already has, I think, what is it, like 2 weeks old or something? That page?
Yeah, brother, 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks old, and our other friend, his buddy.
Yeah, he's already hitting like 1 million views.
Yeah, some of the videos like 500,000 and stuff. He's a wizard with viral videos. He's the king of. One of our videos has like 150 million at this point. I think it had 140 million recently.
Yeah. That's the most viewed.
That's the most that we've got.
Million.
Yeah, it's wild. Sometimes I post them up and like I see in like within like an hour they have like, you know, thousands and thousands of like hundreds of thousands of views, millions, and sometimes within like a day, like several million.
Yeah.
Sometimes they hit 10 million a day, something like this. It's crazy. But But anyways, so Marcelo's my good friend, and I went down to Tulum during the pandemic. It was July during the pandemic, and I thought it was gonna be dead. Like I went down there, and I kind of assumed. I mean, I had been going to Tulum for a few years already, like just on vacation and stuff, and so I knew the space a little bit. I had a lot of friends there, and so the pandemic hit, and my business was pretty much closed because everything was closed, and I was coming from the northeast of the U.S. and where everything was basically closed. People were social distancing, everyone was wearing the masks, all this kind of stuff. And I went down to Tulum thinking, you know, I thought, oh, this place is going to be completely dead because it was the middle of the summertime in July, and I'm going to the tropics, and it was during the pandemic. So I figured, okay, everything is going to be completely dead. I thought it would be like going to Disney World, you know, when it was closed or something. Like all the stores would be closed, all the bars closed, and I figured maybe I could play some guitar on the beach with some friends and this kind of thing. But I went down there, and it was the opposite. Everything was completely open.
It was more open than ever.
Than ever before. Yeah, they were like, I got in a cab to go see some friends, and there were lines of people coming out the bars, and I get to the beach bar, and I went to La Fuemia. I get down there, and everyone gives me a hug. People are drinking beers, sharing joints. I was like, what? Did you guys hear that there's a pandemic happening?
Yeah.
It was Tulum, you know, and back then it was like just classic times, you know. It was La Fuemia, was right there, almost just right down the street from Cobanitas, and that was like super classical place.
Yeah, that was a super nice one. I think like during that time, which it was around 4 months into the pandemic, because it was July, right? July 2020.
Yeah.
That was in the world, if I'm not mistaken. There were a couple different countries that were like fully open to visit at that time.
Just a few, I think.
Just a few.
Mexico was one of them.
I remember Mexico. I remember Egypt, and there might
Egypt.
have been
People need to see the pyramids, you know.
Right. There's priorities, you know, in life. There's like pandemic. Yeah.
Hey, wait.
Pyramids.
Maybe that's a thing because you have
the pyramids.
In the ruins and stuff in Tulum, and then you have the pyramids, and ooh, this could be a conspiracy, perhaps. No one knows who even built the pyramids, by the way.
I know.
No,
people just claim, you know, it was us.
Apparently, it was an energy device. Like the main one that one of the I don't know if they were all like that, but some of them have like, you know, like chambers that were like looks like they could very well be like to make energy.
Mm-hmm.
Wild stuff. Like they were cut from like these stones, really heavy stones from really far away.
You know what's really funny, man? When I was 5 years old, my mom used to have this book of me, of like whatever I was saying, she was writing down.
Okay.
And one of the things that I was saying back then, you know, like I didn't know about pyramids in Egypt, didn't know pretty much nothing, but I was telling that I was from Egypt, and that I was working in a real estate agency
in Egypt,
ancient Egypt,
selling
so
pyramids.
We had the pyramids.
You selling pyramids?
Maybe.
Come to an open house. We got a pyramid for sale.
You want a pyramid? Oh, this is the biggest one. This was, you know.
How's the
I
market?
remember saying to the people like, yeah, you got some small pyramid for sale, but we got the big one, and that's never gonna fucking calm down, man.
Yeah, that real estate's just going up.
Yeah, I was like,
be worth more
this
and more.
pyramid,
It's a good investment.
It's never gonna be taken down, you know.
Now, how are the schools though? If you buy a pyramid, what are the school district like? Is it good school? Does the pharaoh brings the kids there and stuff like this? You selling a pyramid to a pharaoh? That's funny. Okay, that's pretty wild. That's interesting. That's something I didn't know about him.
That's pretty. Yeah, I think I never told you, but I used to think about.
You were reincarnated. Maybe you were like an ancient Egyptian.
I think I was in ancient Egypt because I was so young and I didn't know about that, and I was just saying that to people like randomly.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, I used to live in Egypt.
Interesting.
I have a real estate with the pyramids and stuff.
That's a wild story. We got to dig into that more. We only have 15, 20 minutes here, but next time let's talk more about that. I'm really intrigued about this. Wow. Yeah. How do we get off on Egypt? Oh, because we're talking about
the countries that were open.
The countries that are open.
2020.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes we have conversations on the phone and we talk for hours and hours.
Me and Ray, we must have some record. If somebody has a higher record, please let us know. I talked with him on the phone one time and he was like 9 hours.
Yeah, sometimes it hits 6 hours and the phone will disconnect because like my Wi-Fi goes out or something. We'll call back and another 3 hours. Yeah.
Exactly. Like that day that was like 9 hours. I think it was more because usually we do we disconnect for a while or something like that.
Right.
And that, that takes out away from all the past hours, you know.
Right. Yeah. We catch up for missed time or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have some really fun times together. And oh yeah, I wanted to say too about Tulum. One of the things. So that place that we mentioned before, La Fuemia, it's like the taco spot.
Mm-hmm.
That was right kind of by Cobanitas. Wow, the sun is really setting now. It's pretty much gone now. It's getting dark now. The stars are gonna come out. Yeah, La Fuemia was like it's a beach bar owned by Caesar. Caesar is like a legend of Tulum. Like this guy is such a character. But he owns La Fuemia. He's created many restaurants and bars and stuff in Bacalar, in Tulum. I think maybe in a couple other spots. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and he has La Fuemia, which is like a taco place on the bar. It's named after his old dog. And on the menu it says, "Relax. Today, relax and eat some fucking tacos." That's what it says on the menu, and it has amazing tacos with a beautiful salsa bar, and and then Caesar also owns ice cream bar. You remember that one?
Yeah, for sure.
Super classic.
I didn't know that the ice cream bar chant was done by anyone. I didn't know you can just like start it.
Yeah. So ice cream bar is like, it was on the beach road. It's not there anymore. They have one in Bacalar now, so you can still do it.
We have to check.
We have to go there. Yeah,
check it out.
100%. We have to go there. I want to go to Bacalar for sure with you. For sure. That's one of the trips we got to do. But yeah. So ice cream bar, the one in Tulum, it was on the beach road. And it had all these cool classic like old truck car parts and stuff, like like that.
Yeah, like from the Volkswagen.
Yeah, stuff like this. Was it from the hippie vans?
Yeah.
Could be.
No, it was.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right.
Like a kind of like a baby blue.
It was like baby blue color, and like at any time someone could just yell out. Someone could start the ice cream bar chant, right? And this is like old. This is like old school Tulum. Like this is like back when like these bars would stay open 24 hours, just late as you want. There was no closing time at Tulum, and the people would just stay out as late as they wanted to and stuff. And like ice cream bar was super classic. People would go there. I would go there and it would just be like seeing 100 friends. Hey, what's up, man? What's up? Everyone would just be like having fun, good times, and we go down to ice cream bar, and at any time, someone random in the bar could just start the ice cream bar chant. So to do that, you just go, it was like this. It was like, ice cream bar, ice cream bar, ice cream bar, yeah! And everyone in the whole bar would chime in. And it probably happened like maybe like a half a dozen times throughout the night. Like it would be like once an hour or something like that.
The thing is, like, I was talking with him, I think it was like a little while ago, and I always thought that the ones who started the chant were the staff members,
right?
Either the waiters or the bartenders and stuff. Mm-hmm. But apparently no. Apparently it was anyone who knew about it could just start it. I'm pretty sure some of the bartenders have started it.
Many times the bartenders would start it.
But it's not just them, You could have started it. You actually started it.
I actually did start a few. I remember the first time I started an ice cream bar chant, I was so happy. I was like, should I do it? I'm all nervous. I'm drinking a caguama. We love caguamas. Caguamas are like the big beers, They'd have like super cheap ones there too.
Yeah, back in those days, I think it was like, what, like 60 or something?
60 pesos maybe for a caguama.
Or maybe less,
It was pretty good, yeah. And we'd be drinking a caguama and stuff. I remember my first one, I was like all nervous and stuff. I was like, ice cream bar. And then like I started ice cream and then everyone chimed in and I was like, I did that. Yeah, I started an ice cream bar chant. I feel like I like lived life at that point, I was like, I did it. I arrived. I did it. Ice cream. I was like,
Now life is
is complete now. Yeah. Forget it.
Life is complete. Everything after that happened to Ray, it's a plus.
Yeah, right. That was like that was the pinnacle. That was the peak, and then and everything else is just a bonus.
Yeah.
But and Caesar also owned Clandestino, right? So Clandestino was that was probably my favorite bar, one of my favorite bars of all time, Clandestino, right? So this one was on a cenote on the beach road, right? So you walked in, there was like this big long wooden walkway. It was all kind of winding. You'd walk in, and it'd be all like cool lighting and stuff with all candles lit and everything. Like I'd come in there sometimes on like a Tuesday, Wednesday night, and it would just be like people that one was open 24 hours too. And Clandestino was 24 hours, at least when it started. I remember when it first started, my first time to Tulum, I saw it had a sign. It had a plywood sign with Clandestino spray painted on it. Just in like someone, looks like Caesar did it. He kind of spray painted the words and like. But then after that, it got super nice and they built it up with all kinds of nice tables and everything. But you'd walk in and it'd have all these candles lit. And it was all, the ambiance was so nice, and it had a cenote, so you could go and you can go swimming. Beautiful place, and a few times I actually slept there because I would be there. It would be like 4 or 5 at night or something, drinking some mezcal, and they'd say, "Oh, it's getting late." I'd be like one of the last ones there. But you want to sleep here? And they just give me like they'd make a little bed for me with a little pillow. And I remember one time I woke up, my mezcal was still there in the beer. My mezcal was still there on the bar. I woke up, I got my mezcal. We're not crazy party animals, by the way, just so everyone knows. We have some fun times, but we actually work really hard.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of reels. He's working a lot, and I work my butt off. I mean, I work like 5 days a week, maybe it's like 7 days a week some weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
so
every day you have to work.
yeah, I'm
There's
actually,
no free days,
Yeah, we're talking about like drinking and partying.
There's
but
free time, but there's no free day.
there's no free days.
There's free time,
But yeah, so I feel like we're giving the wrong impression here. All we're doing is talking about beers and acid
But
cookies.
this is not our free time, though.
But yeah, but Clandestino was epic, and Caesar is a character. He walks around. He's like a legend of Tulum. He wears I don't think I've ever seen him in shoes. He always goes barefoot.
No.
A lot of times
I
he has
seen him maybe flip flops. Yeah.
maybe flip flop, but a lot of times he's barefoot. A lot of times he's barefoot, and a lot of times he has a joint. He always has his dog with him, and he wears the classic ice cream bar shirt. And he rides around in a golf cart. He's just a character, but he's super on point. He owns like a whole bunch of restaurants and bars, and he's like I call him an artist. I say, Caesar, you are an artist, because the places that he made, Clandestino, Ice Cream Bar, La Flamia, each one is so unique.
Yes.
It's art. It's
And
art.
it's
It's
yeah,
art.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
living art.
Yeah.
It's art. 100%.
He's making some stuff that hasn't been made. No one can actually do it. How he does it,
No,
because
he's so super unique.
his style comes from maybe he has many influences from different things, but all these influences I feel like get digested through him.
Yeah.
And then what comes out. I'm not gonna say like after what comes after digestion is not good.
Yeah, well, it's a slightly different analogy, but yeah.
Imagine
It's not.
it's digested by the mind.
By the mind, right.
So what comes out it's like roses.
Not mind poop, but something else.
No. Poop comes from the digestive system. This is a digestive system in the mind.
Right, and he puts out his own. He puts out like something.
Right.
that-
It comes out like let's just say instead of comes out, let's say it gives birth.
Sure, that's a
Gives
better
birth-
analogy.
Yeah, and gives
Sure.
birth to a unique, footprint.
Sure.
Not footprint. How you say this?
Oh, fingerprint.
Fingerprint. It's like a
Right.
unique thing.
It's uniquely Caesar.
Right. It cannot be replicated. I mean, they can try, but he's always gonna be getting better and better and better.
He's changed the whole feel of Tulum, honestly. Like his bars, like La Flamia is my favorite beach bar. Clandestino was my favorite beach road bar. Ice Cream Bar was like everyone would go to Ice Cream Bar. I don't care if they were like a billionaire or like the poorest guy in Tulum. Everyone goes to. That's
For
one thing
sure.
about Tulum. Tulum, you'd have like the villas
Yes.
on the beach for $10,000 a night. You'd also have
But they all
backpacking
party
places.
same place.
Yeah, backpacking places for $8 a night or something like that. And yeah, everyone went to Ice Cream Bar. It was beautiful. But yeah, Caesar's a character. But yeah, what else did I wanted to say? Let's see, we're at 18 minutes here. Yeah, we got a couple more minutes left, a few more minutes. There was something. Oh, I wanted to mention too. I messed up. I made a mistake earlier in the podcast. I said I was talking about the rooster cock-a-doodle doing, and I was like, I know chicken. The word for chicken is pollo. I realized that after the podcast finished. But the word for pollo, that's like the chicken meat. The actual word for chicken is gallo, no?
For the female one or for the male one?
Well, I guess either one. The female's
Gallina.
Gallina. Okay.
And the male is gacho.
Gotcha.
Gacho.
Right. He's from
Gallina.
Right. He's from
Male
Uruguay.
gacho.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. And he's from Uruguay too. So they say the sh sound. So I guess in Mexico you say gallo or gallina.
Yeah, I think in Mexico would be like gallo
Mm-hmm.
and gallina.
Okay. Claro.
Gallina.
Hey, Marcelo and our friends are helping us with my Spanish. I've been
Yeah,
learning
yeah.
from aprendiendo ahora practicando con mis amigos in Mexico.
Mexico.
And aprendiendo mucho. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
Aprendiendo mucho.
Yeah,
¿no?
yeah, yeah.
¿Es correcto?
He has really good Spanish.
Is it?
No, it's really good. It's really good. The only thing, it's not a bad thing, but the only thing is like you're always trying to learn,
Mhm.
So I think with what you have right now, you have to learn. But with what you have right now, you can still be and don't learn. It's like me. Like I go speak English or Spanish. I'm not learning. I speak, and I think like with the Spanish that you have now, you can do the same.
Sí, claro.
You can do it because you have the words to twist around a little bit and express and say it. Maybe you miss this word, but it's not important.
I
Because
miss a lot of words.
You can say it, a million ways.
Okay.
So if you need, like, for example, like, how do you say this? already probably know some other word to say it, you know, or some
it's
route that you can say it.
Okay,
so I think you can pretty much like just talk. Yeah, you should learn all the words. I'm not saying don't learn. I'm saying like your level of Spanish is enough to have conversation.
I can communicate.
You can have a conversation and just like if you don't, you should try it instead of saying like the next time like how do you say this? Don't ask that. Just try to say in a different
use
way.
my butchered version of Spanish.
Yeah, just create your own.
Yeah, it's Wranglish.
I met some guys from the Philippines just now, this day, and they were telling me that in the Philippines they have broken Spanish.
Okay, that's interesting.
And I was like, I would love to hear that.
Maybe I can get along there. Maybe I can.
I really love to see how they speak.
Sí, claro.
Yeah.
I'm speaking a little bit of Spanish now. Aprendiendo ahora y me gusta cervezas Pacífico en la playa con mi amigo Marcelo. Y ¿cómo se dice the sunset? ¿Atardecer? No.
Atardecer.
Atardecer hoy es muy bonita. ¿Cómo se dice? Estaba muy bonita. Yes, it was very beautiful. Sí. Pero I wanted to say one more thing. Right, so I wanted to say that with you, I thought it would be really fun to bring up this one topic. And we'll go for a couple more minutes here. 21 minutes, yeah. All right, we'll go for a few more minutes. And then I wanted to say that I feel like, because we always talk about these super deep topics, you know, we'll be on the phone and we'll just be talking and we'll get into like all this stuff about existence and about like the nature of being and just all these crazy, wild, awesome things. Every time we get off the phone, I'm like, I wish we recorded that, you know?
And so we have to call WhatsApp. They have it.
Yeah, they probably Zuckerberg's got a copy. But yeah, so you know, I wanted to say that I feel like there's a way to everything, right? So, for example, I think like if you were to drop something on the ground, like the infamous apple, right? Like Newton's apple, you drop it on the ground and it falls to the ground because of gravity. It's a physical thing, right? Like everything has a certain way to it physically. Well, I think everything has a way to it mentally as well. And a few years back, I tried what's called Bufo, right? Like I went. This is in Tulum. Basically, that's I guess the frog venom or whatever, right? It's like it's like a super potent psychedelic, and I'll talk more about this during another episode. But I tried it, and it was wild. It was one of the most profound experiences of my life, and I feel like my consciousness went to another realm. Like I feel like I left this physical, realm, and I went somewhere else. And I don't think my brain hallucinated it. I don't think my brain could do that. But even if it could do that, that means it's capable of that, and that means that other people could do it. Meaning that it felt like it was a connected thing. It didn't feel like it was just me individually doing it. It felt like I was going to a space that was like maybe another dimension or realm, and there were other beings there. And it was, because if my brain can do that, other brains can do it. And so I would think that they'd probably network and like create like a realm where there's like a individual consciousnesses are doing that, and they're all kind of like either creating that realm or going to that realm. Either way, hallucinate. Even if you're hallucinating that realm, it's still a realm. And anyways, it felt like there were other beings there, and this is a story that I'll talk about in another episode. But it was wild, and it was like I kind of went to this realm and I was floating around, and I remember I was like, just there were other beings and consciousnesses there, and it was just like the most perfect, beautiful place. And I remember, I kind of woke up maybe 15 minutes later because you kind of lay down and you're sort of out of it. You're not really in the physical space anymore. And when I came out of it, I remember thinking to myself, like, I only got a quick glimpse of it, right? It was only 15 minutes or something. But I felt like the one thing I took away from it was that there was a way to everything. It felt like everything made sense there. Like there was a way to all of existence, and nothing went unnoticed, right? For example, like if you had a bad thought or a bad, any kind of like negative thought, or here on Earth, if you steal something or if you do something bad, then perhaps there's a negative consequence. You're hurting somebody, right? Of course, that's negative. But I felt like in that realm there, it felt like if I thought something bad, it was also like, also negative. Like it was also a bad thing.
Oh, really?
100%. And it felt like there was like a
law.
There was like a rule to not a rule, but there was a way to everything.
It was justice.
Yeah, it was like just the way to the universe, or the way to existence, or something like this. And it felt like it was super profound. And I felt like after coming out of that, like I was just kind of shocked. I remember I was just like, wow, for about, I think it was like about 40 minutes, I was just kind of in shock almost. And, You have to quit that thing, then. By the way, he's been hitting the vape too much here.
Yeah, I've been hitting the vape too much.
Too much, man. You like found a vape the other day, and he's. But
no, let's talk about that. But this one is kind of running out, so it's not even that
good.
strong.
I hope it runs out and stays out. What was I? But I'm just giving you a hard time. I'm giving him a hard time. But I was gonna say
vacation thing.
He's on vacation mode. He's on vacation.
Vacation.
What was I saying though? Oh, right, about the yeah. When I came out of it, I was like, people would ask me, what was it like? What was the Bufo trip like? You know, and I would say it was kind of like, it felt like I went to another realm, and it felt like, you know, when I look at my skin and stuff, like when a human looks at their skin, you see like the hairs and you see like whatever is on there, you know, like maybe you have like a little pimple or something, whatever, but you see, you see like whatever's there on your skin, right? But you don't see underneath the skin. You don't see like all the, you know, all the red blood cells and like the DNA and the little molecules and the little enzymes and all the little stuff.
In the veins?
Yeah, well, just anything that's microscopic. You don't see it's real. All
in the skin.
Right, like right underneath the skin, you have all these cells and all of these, you know, I don't know, like the mitochondria of the cell and like whatever's going on in microscopically, right, underneath your skin. We don't see that stuff, but it's very real. Like it's a real thing, right? It's not like it's imaginary. Those are real things. Like if we have a microscope, you take a tool,
you can see it.
We can see it. And I felt like Bufo was like that. It felt like I was using a tool to see another realm of existence that was real, but that we don't ordinarily see unless we use a tool like Bufo.
Right.
That was a long.
In this case, was the Bufo, which was the magnifying.
All right, so we are back. We had a slight technical difficulty there. I should have changed one of the settings on my phone. Whatever. But anyhow, we were saying the microscope.
The telescope.
Right. ¿Cómo se dice microscope in español?
Microscopio.
Oh, that's good. That's pretty similar.
Pretty similar.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyhow, that was my story about that, and I thought it was kind of interesting, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting, and that reminded me of like there's a quote by Terence McKenna, which says that psychedelic drugs are the microscope. Well, actually, I think his quote is.
Oh, he's talking about microscopes.
Well, he talking about telescopes.
Oh, telescopes. Oh,
he said psychedelic drugs are the telescope for the astronomers.
Ooh.
You know,
like a psychonaut.
Yeah, well, he was kind of saying like the tool is the telescope or microscope, whatever, of the mind. Same as the telescope is for the astronomer, or the microscope is for the science physician.
Sure. The astronomer.
No. Who uses the microscopes?
Oh, sorry, the microscope. I apologize.
The doctor or something?
Yeah, I guess someone who's like a doctor or someone who's like a scientist studying like.
Right. Let's say
cells.
Scientist.
Sure.
Is for the mind, the psychedelics.
Interesting.
Well, actually no. I think his quote was.
We're gonna have to edit this.
We have to edit it?
We already have one cut. We already have when it cut off. We have one cut. I think I've edited. Yeah.
Okay.
From now on, I'm just gonna hit record and just do the whole thing. But
are you gonna edit this?
No. I think this is good. We're leaving this in.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, it's up to you.
It's pretty good.
I don't know, but
it's good enough. It's fine enough for me. I love it.
His quote was
mistakes and all.
His quote was, "Psychedelic drugs are the telescope as for the astronomers, like psychedelic drugs are the telescope for psychologists."
Okay. Interesting.
You know? Yeah.
I like that.
For the mind.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Well, gracias, Jaja.
Salud, man.
Salud. Thank you, Marcelo. I like to say Marcelo. His name is Marcelo, but I like to say Marcelo. My good friend Marcelo. In Oaxaca. This is super classico.
Yeah.
In Oaxaca, recording an episode for the first episode of the podcast. In Oaxaca, in La Punta, on the beach, drinking beers together.
It's all thanks to Jaja.
It's all thanks to Jaja.
Jaja
Jaja provides. Jaja says, Ray and Marcelo.
One day Jaja woke up and decided, let's put Ray and Marcelo in the podcast. And here we are, man.
I remember I flipped the Che coin. I'll talk about the Che. I have a coin.
The Che Guevara.
I have a coin that I got from Cuba, the Che Guevara coin or whatever. I don't agree with the politics of Che. I'm not a socialist, but I love this coin.
He would have been a Trump supporter. Only if he was born in like New York City. Well, maybe not New York City, but I guess like if he was born.
He would have liked the current mayor, perhaps. Yeah.
No, he'd be against Mom Donnie, man.
Oh, perhaps, I don't know.
He'd be against. I mean, people think like he would be for it. I
Yeah,
don't think so, man.
I'm probably not staying in New York because of the politics. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
probably,
but Che Guevara was defending Cuba. You know, in this case, he would be defending the United States, man.
fair enough.
He'd
Fair
be
enough.
like a Marco.
Yeah, they
Rubio.
were like revolutionary guys. Like some of the stuff
They're
did
just
was
defending their own land.
right.
You know?
Some of it's actually very commendable, but the political system that they advocated for, I don't really agree with. But yeah, but that was a whole classic story about how that revolution happened. To be honest,
Right. But this coin though is super nice.
yeah, and they
you have it here?
They kept the U.S. at bay as well. Castro has some crazy stories. Again, I'm not a socialist. But yeah, I have it here. It's in my bag. It's in my backpack. Yeah.
You always bring it, no?
I pretty much always have. Yeah, it's a coin I got from Cuba. It has Che on there, and I flip it. Right, I've only flipped it maybe like 5 times in my life because I have a rule.
Wow.
Whenever
it has to be something special.
Whenever I flip the Che coin, I have to abide by whatever Che says. So it's heads or tails. He's on the front. I forget who's on. It was on the back. I don't know if it's like an eagle or a bird or if it's like the.
I don't know.
You know, the Capitol of the Capitol building or I forget what's on the back, but you flip it and whatever it lands on, I go by, and I just flip it and it hits the ground, whatever it is. There's no best out of 3 or anything. It's just whatever it lands on. I remember the first time we met, I was deciding on to go to Tulum, and I didn't know if I was going to go that week or the week before or whatever, and I forget what the thing was, but I flipped it and it landed on whatever it was, and then that day, and then I went to Tulum, and then I meet you like the next day. So
Nice,
thank you to Che, man.
Nice.
Che, yeah. But
and that's how you know the U.S. is a freedom place, right? Because here we have a U.S. citizen who's like his most precious thing is a coin from Cuba.
Yeah, one of my most. Cuba's beautiful. Cuba is gorgeous. Cuba is cool. It's got like the old cars, the beautiful architecture. But yeah, that's true though. And I love many things from Cuba. I love, I'm not like far left, but I love Cuba though. I went there before. I love it. It's super cool. Yeah. Well, anyways, I guess we'll wrap it up. And thank you for joining, brother.
Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure, to be the first guest. That's it's kind of like a big thing, I think, for me. But I'm really excited and really happy to see the other guests as they come. Just because I want to know if they can,
No one's gonna hold a candle to this.
if they can do a really good job. I think
they're going for second place after this. All the other guests are gonna go for second place. This is number one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I really want to see someone doing better. I'm not saying that they're not gonna take my spot. I'm by default.
He's by default the best one now because we're only one episode.
I'm by default the first.
So he's automatically got the best spot.
I got the first place.
We'll have a poll. Maybe after the first year we'll say who is the best guest.
Yeah.
Please vote for Marcelo, please.
Yeah. And then I want to see if they can do it, man. I'm not saying that they are not gonna be able to do it. I hope they can do it. But I just want to see,
Well, hopefully you come on the show again, and we'll have some more interesting topics.
Just to get the second one?
Yeah. We'll try to top it first.
Get the second one?
We talked about some interesting things this one, though. We talked about the Bufo trip, the Che coin, La Femia.
La Femia. We talked, it was decent.
It was a good one. I think it was a good one. All right, well, thanks, everyone, for watching or for listening. And, signing off. I guess we're going to go maybe have another beer, hang out on the beach a little bit. Maybe we'll go down to the cove. I don't know. There's like a little cove down there.
We're going to go to the naked bar.
Go to the There's no naked bar. There should be. Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
I mean, don't act like you don't know.
That's our favorite play. We're
like, Ray's me was there.
You still have the bracelet on from last night, the free entry.
Yeah, Ray was there till 6 a.m. and I was like, Ray, let's go. And he was like, no.
Clothes, sin ropas. No ropas. No clothes. Sin ropas.
Desnudo.
Desnudo.
Yeah, that's what I say.
All right, well, cheers, guys. Thanks for watching the RaRa. And take care, be well, love.
Pray to Jaja.
Pray to Jaja. And mucho love.
Mucho love.
Mucho lovo. I love saying that. Mucho lovo. All right, cheers, guys.